You now tuned in to Live Studio Vibes. If you love music and want to see how the vibes are created, sit back and relax.
What's the vibe, y'all? It's Live Studio Vibes. I'm your host, Rissa B, with co-host Chop. I'm excited today. I'm super excited today. I got my brother in the building, Mr. Bulldozer Big C. What's good, bro?
What's going on, sis? What it do?
Nothing much, nothing much. So first, I want to thank you for joining us today. I appreciate your presence. Now, let's not keep the people waiting. Introduce yourself. Tell the people where you're from, who you are.
I'm Big C, Mr. Bulldozer. You know what I'm saying? Coming from Gaston County. I grew up out in St. John. You know, grew up a little bit in the OP2. Then I moved to Midway. And that's where, you know, I done escalated back to Tallahassee. We over here doing it over here in this capital city right now.
Okay. All right. Now, coming from St. John to Tallahassee, what did your life look like before music?
Oh, before music,
yeah,
we were just, you know, little bad kids running around, playing, getting dirty all day. Never thought about doing music until one Christmas, my mom bought me a karaoke machine, a little tape player karaoke.
Okay.
And I started singing and rapping and doing stuff, and
it was on.
Started hearing myself, and I just took off from there.
Okay. Now, what is music to you?
Music to me, it's like a getaway from the world, you know. It's something I like to do. Okay. I ain't saying I'm chasing a record deal or something like that, but I do music because I love to do music, and it just keep me calm and ease my mind.
Gotcha. A favorite pastime, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how did you start doing music? I know you say your mom bought you the karaoke machine, and you know you just fell in love. That's what pulled at your heartstrings and was like, "This is it." The karaoke machine.
Yeah, the karaoke machine. But then, coming around my cousins, the nappy heads, listening to them and being in the studio watching them do music, and it was just inspirational, and it made us go harder.
Okay. Now, being from St. John in Quincy, Florida to Tallahassee, Florida, how in the world do you link up with Off the Records Entertainment? How does that happen?
You know, the world, you know, is connected. Everybody connected some kind of way.
Yeah.
I got this job at this company called T Formation.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I was working out there. Ran into Chop one day. He was saying he did music. Well, actually, my cousin Country told me about him.
Okay.
He was like, "Yeah, man, this guy here, he got the studio or whatever. Let me introduce you to him."
Mm-hmm.
So he introduced me to Chop one day at work at T Formation, and during lunchtime, Chop called me to the car, let me hear some of the music he was doing and producing and stuff. So after that, I was, you know, he was like, "Hey, y'all come over to the crib," and we locked in ever since.
Okay, all right. Yeah, Country Hardhead, we just had him on the other day. What artists inspire you, your style or your creativity?
I'm more of an underground, so I say like 8 Ball, MJG, you know what I'm saying, UGK, Outkast, T.I., Tupac, Biggie.
Okay. That's not necessarily underground, Tupac and Biggie.
Well, I'm just saying, like, today's music, I deal with, like, underground, because I listen to locals before I listen to mainstream artists.
Gotcha. Okay. Is there ever pressure for you to create music? Does it ever, like, feel like a job?
Yeah, it is a job. Mm-hmm. It's a job, especially when you got a lot going on at the time. You try to make time to put music in.
Yeah.
In your busy schedule, so but as far as like writing, nah, ain't none of that. That writer's block and none of that. It's gonna flow easy.
Okay. So what did your pandemic life look like? Did they have like an impact on your music or your art?
No, not at all. During the pandemic, I'm the type of guy like everybody was wearing masks. I wore my mask too, but not really like that. So I was like, it ain't gonna slow me down from doing my music because at the time I had a studio and people were still pulling up doing music, so it didn't really impact the music.
All right. So you say you don't ever get writer's block? You don't? No?
No, not no more.
Wow. Okay. Not anymore.
No, not anymore.
So when you did?
When I did, it was like I didn't find myself yet. I was trying to be somebody I wasn't. So it was like I'm trying to force myself to say this, force myself to say that, and it's not coming out the way you want it.
Because that ain't you.
Right.
Yeah.
I just sat back, found myself and just rolled with it.
Okay. So pretty much, yeah, you getting over writer's block basically is being who you are, really.
Yeah.
Just being yourself.
Yeah, being yourself.
And just letting it flow.
Yeah.
So you say, okay, so would your style be freestyle or writing?
I do both.
Okay.
Depending on the moment.
Okay.
I do both.
Depends on the vibe.
Yeah.
Depends on the vibe. All right. So being that it's an overly saturated genre, I would say, rap, even R&B, it's overly saturated. How do you maintain your individuality, your creativity, without saying the same thing somebody else already said, or just keeping your own style, your own flow?
I do that by just going off of my daily routines of what's going on in my life at the current time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that keep me in a whole different, everybody don't live their life the same. So just stay in your own lane.
True. Now, having lost someone, family, friends, homies, whatever, how does that have an impact on your music?
It have a major impact on my music. Like, I know, like they say, when someone passed, you're supposed to go harder, but when you don't take the correct time to grieve, that could be a problem. And that's what happened in my situation. That's why I took like almost another year to drop a mixtape, because I lost 3 friends within 2 months of last year, 2022. Wow. And then before that, 2 years before that, I lost my mom due to the COVID.
Wow.
So that made a big impact. I actually did a song about it and did a video or whatever.
Okay. So that does have an impact, though. And taking time to grieve, that's important.
Yeah, very important.
Absolutely. All right, y'all, we're going to take a break right quick. Y'all stay locked. This live Studio Vibes. Like you were saying, about it's important to grieve. How do you feel about counseling or therapy? And I'm asking because, a lot of people, they shy away from it and they think it's like a taboo or a big deal. How do you feel about that?
I feel like counseling, it's probably a good thing,
Yeah.
I feel like it is.
Okay. All right. Now, I think okay. So do you feel color inspires or influences your mood? Or does color inspire or influence your mood?
Color?
Color, yeah.
Like just seeing different colors.
Or wearing a different color, seeing a different color, surrounded by,
Yeah, it do.
Yeah.
It do.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue.
Blue? Any shade of blue?
Any shade of blue.
Okay.
But I'm more of a royal blue guy.
Okay. Talking to Mike for me, Bitsy. All right. So now, royal blue, I like royal blue now.
Yeah.
That be here. Okay, so when working on a project or a collaboration, is there ever like healthy competition?
Healthy competition, yes. Yeah. At all times, especially when I'm around my niggas, man. Everybody know we got to come hard every time. Yeah. So that's competition.
Okay. I think that kind of makes you better in a sense.
Yeah.
When you know your homie done went before you, and it's like, now I know I gotta come. I could
listen to some of my music from like 2006.
Yeah.
Compared to now, I couldn't believe I said some of the stuff I said back then.
Okay. Now, do you have or set expectations, for yourself when you create?
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time I do.
Okay.
I like to be catchy, up tempo. That's like my favorite style. But
up tempo.
I can slow it down and be vice versa. Okay. And whatever you want to be on, we could be on that.
All right. So what's the music scene looking like in your city?
The music scene looking pretty good in my city right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody pretty much doing their thing.
Okay.
And sounding good, looking good.
How do you feel about, or what are your thoughts on hometown support of local artists, or the lack thereof, even DJ support locally?
It's pretty. I can't really speak on that because I don't really reach out to people. I just don't reach out to people because I feel like, okay, these other artists out here, you see their stuff and you see our stuff. So if you interested, you'll reach out like you doing the other artists. So
Gotcha.
I don't really reach out.
Okay.
A few of them I know, I might reach out to them and send them some stuff, but nah.
You just let it unfold organically, basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah. You're going to see it. You ain't got to support it, but you're going to see it.
Right,
and we're going to keep giving it to you back to back.
Yeah. Okay. Now, without limitation, no limitations whatsoever, you got access. Who would you like to work with?
I like to work with a few artists. Other than my crew, you know what I'm saying? Outside of my crew, I like to work with Amy, Glock. Okay. Just local artists. I want to work with Wiz. All the big time boys that's out there right now. I eventually want to, get a feature from them. Okay.
All right. So, now when you say Wiz, that was like a mainstream artist?
He getting up there right now, you know what I'm saying? He local,
Oh, a local big time artist. Okay. All right. So now when the opportunity presents itself, because, we speak things into the atmosphere around here, we manifest things. So when the opportunity actually presents itself and you working with your favorite artist, whoever it is you choose, whoever it is you wanted to work with, and you get the track.
Right.
What if you ain't feeling the track?
If I ain't feeling the track,
you ain't feeling the track at all.
I can't do it. I'm gonna just let them know, find me something else.
Even your favorite artist. This is like, who we talking about? You ain't really named no mainstream artists because I feel your local love support. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
I fuck with Jeezy, Gucci, them.
So So they bring you a track. Yeah. You don't like the track. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna do it even though I don't like it. I'm gonna do it just because of that check involved.
All right. Yeah. How do you determine the name of your albums or your projects?
Like I say, real life situations. Right. However I'm feeling at the time. Okay. That's what I'm running off of.
And with that also determines, I guess, the story you tell on a project.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. How often are you in the studio?
We in the studio 3 times a week, but lately I've been slacking. I might come once every blue moon.
Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to get it back together though. I'm trying to get it back together.
But when you in here, you working.
We working.
Okay. Now, what are your top 5 old school, new school, rap and R&B? Top 5.
Top 5 old
top
school.
5 old school or new school?
I don't know. I just like all types of music, but I say like some groups. Some of my favorite groups. I like H-Town.
Okay. I was not expecting that.
I like Drew Hill. Okay. I like Rome. That's my boy. That's what I.
Okay, wait a minute now.
When I first got my karaoke machine, that was one of the first tapes that I had.
Oh, I belong to you. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So
there we go.
Shit. Who else? I like Anthony Hamilton. That's my dog.
Now I'm really shocked right now because you done named all R&B. I did say R&B, rap, whatever.
I like.
Wow,
see, I ain't gonna even lie. I listen to rap.
Yeah.
But if I was on the highway and I'm sliding somewhere, I might listen to rap. But I like R&B too, and I like old school too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
that's my vibe. All right. So you've been an artist how long?
Shit. Over 20 years. Over 25 years.
All right. Now, over those 25 years, do you feel you've evolved personally? Or as an artist, or both?
Yeah, I have. Sure. As a person for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because, shit, before music, man, it was sports. Fighting every day. Oh. Shit like that in the streets. Okay. Just doing dumb stuff, not even thinking. So when that music came, that was like another hobby. So you ain't have time for the other stuff.
Keep you out of trouble.
Yeah.
Now, does music affect or interfere with your family life? Do you have a hard time, I guess, creating a balance or setting boundaries?
No, not at all. Cause I have a studio in my house, so
Okay.
I involve the family in my studio. Shit, come on, y'all, come on down back here. We're finna make a song, something like that, just to interact with everybody.
Yeah. Keep it all in the family.
Yeah.
Now, in regards to social media, how do you respond negatively? How do you respond to negativity? Because everybody, it's gonna be somebody who don't like something all the time.
Yeah, it's gonna be always something like.
Do you entertain it?
I take constructive criticism.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I take that very well.
But I don't think that's negativity though.
No, it's not negative.
Right.
But some people look at it. They immature people. They're gonna look at it like it's negative, and it's not even negative. But you know what I'm saying. On the other hand, you just handle it in the adult way.
Yeah. So it don't bother you really?
No,
I mean, you see it, but you don't see
certain stuff that you see, you know what I'm saying? Like you might have to say something. You might forget who you is at the moment. You know what I'm saying? You might forget, and then when you say it, you'll think about it. But you know what I'm saying? We
just
all
keep it
human.
moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, what's your studio vibe? This is our segment right now. What's your studio vibe? Now, I'm gonna name some things. You tell me A or B. Okay. Whatever your vibe is, that's your vibe. Okay. Sober or sipping?
Sipping.
Flying or chilling?
Flying.
Late night, midday, or early morning? Keep in mind, studio vibes. Late night, early morning, or midday?
Early morning.
Okay. Kool-Aid. Grape or red?
Grape.
Grape? Oh, okay. Liquor. White or dark?
I like dark, but I drink white too.
Okay. Always remember, y'all, drink responsibly.
And then when I do drink white, it have to be tequila. Like I can't drink none of this.
Okay. Okay. Greens or cabbage?
Cabbage.
Dog or cat?
Dog.
Religious or spiritual?
Spiritual.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall?
Winter.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Okay, there we go. Thank you. Black or other?
Black.
Single, complicated, or married?
Married.
Children or nah?
Children.
Dunk or tatas?
Both.
Okay. Thank you for being honest. Movie night at home or movie theater?
Movie night at home.
Okay. Large crowds or intimate settings?
Intimate settings.
R&B or hip hop?
R&B.
Football or basketball?
Football.
Jordan or LeBron?
Jordan.
Okay. Famous or anonymously wealthy?
Anonymously wealthy.
There we go. Drake or J. Cole?
Sheesh. I'll say J. Cole, man.
J. Cole?
Yeah.
Okay. Gucci or Jeezy?
Jeezy on my side.
Lil' Kim or Nicki Minaj?
You said who?
Lil' Kim or Nicki Minaj?
Oh, Lil' Kim.
Okay. Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion?
Megan.
Cigarillos or Backwoods?
Cigarillo.
Love, respect, or loyalty?
All of them, but respect, number one.
Okay. What's playing on your playlist right now, bro?
On my playlist right now, the last song that was just playing before I got out my truck.
Yes, what's playing on your playlist right now?
It's Money Man, Streets Cold, him and G Herbo.
Okay.
So I play on Spotify.
Yeah.
So I let it ride. Yeah. All my favorite artists, include myself and
you gotta add yourself in there.
Myself and my clique, like everybody, even you in my playlist.
Okay. All right.
So anybody in from 850, man, y'all want to go check my playlist out? It's on Spotify. It's called 850 Vybz. So it's a lot of artists in the city. If you want me to add your song, if you got a song on Spotify, reach out to me and holler at me.
All right, we're going to take a break right quick, y'all. It's live Studio Vibes. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Up all white photo, 12 bean logo, fresh to death. Mister, put that shit on, it's a go-go. Bad bitches all up on my dick like it's
So you said respect. Out of love, loyalty, and respect, you chose respect. Why?
I say respect because you could love a person, you can be loyal to a person, But if that person don't respect you, what's the purpose?
Okay.
So that's why I say respect. Like, that's just my definition.
Okay. And you said who's playing on your playlist right now?
Money Man and G Herbo.
Okay, G Herbo, okay. What books are you reading right now in this season? Where you at?
Books.
Or book?
I ain't reading them.
Okay.
To be honest.
You think you'll ever stop doing music or making music?
Yeah, I probably would.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would.
All right. Home cooked or fast food?
Home cooked.
And what's your favorite meal?
My favorite meal, macaroni. Macaroni and cheese, fried chicken. You know, everybody like that fried chicken. I was an oxtail guy, but you know, that's ain't so much. It ain't really popular like it was.
No, you ain't had my oxtails.
I'll take some chitlins over oxtail right now.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I've never had chitlins, but okay.
Yeah.
All right. So free game. Drop a couple nuggets right here. What would you tell? What has life taught you thus far? What would you tell, like, even peer artists or even just up and coming artists?
Somebody just coming up.
Yeah.
I tell anybody, like, man, if you feel like you can do it, do it. Like, the more you talk, the more you think. You wasting time, man. Just get to it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Like,
just do it. Yeah.
Like Nike.
Okay. What's next for you? What you working on? Got any merch coming out?
I'm working on a clothing line.
Okay.
For the big guys, you know, it's gonna be called Soldier Infantry. I'm gonna have some little guy clothes too, but yeah, it's gonna be called Soldier Infantry.
Okay. Soldier Infantry.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all look for that coming up. All right. So tell the people where they can find you at.
Y'all can find me on Instagram, Big C850, Twitter X, Big C Mr. Bulldozer, Facebook, Cody Chamberlain, Big C Mr. Bulldozer, YouTube, Big C Mr. Bulldozer. I'm on everything, man. Just Google me.
All right, y'all heard him. He everywhere, y'all. Googling, baby. Okay, and that's My Vibers is Studio Vibes Live. I want to thank you so much, Big C, for joining us today. I want to thank My Vibers for tuning in. Yes, sir. I absolutely appreciate the love and the support. Don't forget, y'all, share, subscribe, like, even comment if you want to. Why not like the video if you vibing?
Right.
Like the video.
You watch it, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just hit like. It ain't gonna cost you nothing.
Come on, y'all. Share, subscribe, like, comment on the video. And that, my friends, is Live Studio Vibes. Thank you again for tuning in. Join us for the next episode, y'all. It's a vibe, y'all. It's all love. Vibes out.